I hate London. I hate living in London. London is a nice place to visit. It's not a nice place to live. Music. Alright. Backflip first for robbers. They seem to have really, like, enjoyed picking up this map now. Twisted for BPP. Edge for robbers. 6 is no, don't excuse that. 6 is not cheap. 6 is extortionate. This is a pint of alcohol we're talking about. Like, yeah, it's more expensive in some places. 6 is still extortionate. A pint should be £3. Like, come on. And this was a problem before the Tories ruined everything. This is just... 9 is also... Oh, well. That's wild. I lived in Central. I was paying 6 for a pint. Here it's generally around 4 for a pint. In a nice place, 4 to 5 for a pint. In a Wetherspoons, it's like £2 a pint. Which obviously, the moral ambiguity of drinking at a Wetherspoons is not lost on me, considering the owner, but... Bet? Oh yeah, I was saving it until we actually got towards the game so that I didn't, so that people who wanted to watch didn't miss out on it. Okay, first seed is Robbers, so I will put that first, and BPP. Give you 10 minutes on that, so you get a decent amount of time here. Okay, cool. Get started here. Backflip, first map to get things going, and look, Robbers have been good on this map. Robbers have been good on this map. I don't think there's any world in which a team is going to be super consistent on this map, ever. But if there was ever that universe, it would be Robbers that were consistent on it, because they do look, at the very least, somewhat impressive, you know? Are they setting close to world record times every round? No, not even bloody remotely, but hey, I don't think anybody's ever going to really do that. Because it's backflip. Alright, here we go. Let's get started. Let's get it started in Let's get it started in here. In the red, BPP. In the black and white, Team Robbers. Paco, oh no, Lego already making a error there on the slide. We see a lot of those here on this map. Razzie takes up first place. In the game against Carmine Core, Razzie looked a little bit shaky. Maybe nerves, maybe something else, I don't know. Looked a little shaky. Robbers have looked so good this whole competition. And Razzie has been backing up Epos incredibly well up until now, but today didn't look so great. This is for the LAN. The winner of this game goes on to the top 8 in Montpellier. The loser is eliminated from the competition entirely. 2 more teams to be eliminated, and it is going to be out of Robbers and BPP and Big and Raptors. Those are the 4 teams, 2 of which will get through, 2 of which will be completely eliminated. Right now for Robbers, this map is looking real good. It is their home ground. Backflip, definitely their favorite map, and it's shown right there. Epos and Razzie, first and second place, getting things started for us with an ace. Epos and Razzie off to a good start once again. Paco is going to catch up to Epos at least, who got a slow down there. Razzie able to maintain first position. Looking pretty secure on it though. Paco just catches right on up. This is really, really quick. This will be Robbers' map pick as first seed. Razzie overtakes once again. Paco a little slowdown. Legu completely out now of this round, unless there's a lot of respawns to follow up front. But Epos has more speed than Paco. That's a bit of an awkward start to the jump. He's not making it over. He's going to have to respawn, but Paco is not making it to the checkpoint either, so he's got to respawn all the way from back there. Epos gets it right the second time around, or gets it just about right enough to get the checkpoint. He's going to have to double respawn on that one. Razzie has already made it to the finish line. Epos should be second there, unless Paco can get the overtake done. Not quite. Almost got there in time, but it is another ace for Robbers. A little shaky there, but in the grand scheme of games on backflip, not bad. First time chatter, is that shh for me? Because if so, no. Epos and Razzie, first and second place. Looking to make it a 12-0. Getting started. No, I remember seeing your name before. But yeah, no, I don't think you've chatted. I remember seeing you follow a while ago. I remember all my followers. Anyway, Epos and Razzie. Oh, no. Yeah, that's definitely going to be another race. I mean, there is no chance. I mean, honestly, I can check how many messages you've sent. Real good from Robbers. Obviously, I think it's their map, obviously. I think it's like we've established now that Epos and Razzie are kind of the owners of this map. They are the team that is probably most likely to win it. Although, is that Razzie with a slider? No, he's still around. And I mean, anything for Epos and Razzie gets this one done already. They don't need another race. It would be nice. Might as well. But any amount of points, any player in the top two will close things out for them. And honestly, this is the most consistent I've ever seen a team on this map by a long, long shot. We've seen one respawn, and it was a double respawn to gain speed. Really? Oh wait, no. Sorry, 2 respawns from Epos, right? Yeah, because he missed the first jump. So 2 respawns from Epos, one of which was a double respawn for speed. That's it. And that will be it. Epos comes home to second place. That's fine. Whatever. BPP managed to scrounge out 2 points.
Victory.
Robbers get that 10-2. Very nice for them. That's a good start. Let me see how many messages you've sent. 1,000 plus, it says. Congrats. Is that the highest? I'm pretty sure it doesn't count past 1,000. Probably sent about 20. You sent exactly 20 with that message. Well done, Kappa. Riley. Kappa Riley, not Kappa. Kappa's out of the competition. I check yours, yep. 216. Water. Right. Game. BPP's map pick here. On Twisted. Don't get it twisted. Can they answer back with a similar scoreline to the 10-2 thrashing that Robbers just gave them on backflip? Unlikely. I think that is one of the very few maps where that kind of scoreline is still possible with the teams that we have in the competition still. But hey, Razzie in first place has really woken up since this morning, it seems. Paco, now the world record holder on this map by a long shot, looking to, oh, get that done. Razzie overcooks it. Epos is trying to move up into third place, just about gets it done. Razzie again clips a corner. They could have forced a draw there. It does not happen. And Robbers are going to have to settle for being 1 point down in the series. Or 1 point down, sorry, in the map. They play in the afternoon? Well, yeah, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. No, no, no. If you have 2 games in a day, then it's a morning game and an afternoon game. No matter how close they are together. That's just how it is. Like, if you're watching the football, a 3 p.m. game is a morning game. An 8 p.m. game is an afternoon game. That's how it works. That's just how it works. No. Not correct. No. I don't make the rules. That is just how it works. Once again, a Robbers player in first place. Yes, it loops back to morning. That is exactly, yeah. Precisely correct. Epos first place, Legu following up in second. Oh, but Razzie again makes a mistake. They miss a chance to level out the scoreline. You don't need to say who. We all know exactly who. We all know exactly who you're talking about. And I agree. Since this is your channel, is this broadcast more of a dictatorship than last season? Yes. I am allowed to say what I want here, within reason. I am allowed to do what I want. And Nadeo can't stop me. I ain't contracted to them. Let's go. Oh, Razzie. A no slide. Oh no, the overtake. Oh, the overtake from Paco. Oh my god, it's just not going well for Robbers right now. I should not have said Razzie was doing better. Every single final turn he has crashed. Every single one. Without fail. I can be silly and all my extremist views will come out. They're not extremist. They're just left wing. They're socialist. Socialism is an extremism. Based. With that, I think maybe a little bit of frustration is pushing into Robbers' minds, and BPP are in an aceable position here. It's just not looking like Robbers are well equipped to be able to take this one back after that. There were several rounds where they could be ahead right now. They really could be ahead right now, and yet they have not been able to bring anything back in their favor. Democratic. In my mind, though, anarchic. I will start a revolution if my government continues in the way it is. That's a threat. Peaceful protests only get us so far. Anyway, Paco retakes first place. Epos really trying to get back at them. But nothing going for them. Again, it is just unfortunate for Robbers on that one. They really could have been drawn up towards the end there. BPP just didn't make as many mistakes. As simple as that. Robbers take a loss there on that map, and a much worse loss than they were probably expecting. Doesn't seem like Razzie has shaken those nerves. Maybe not nerves. I don't know. We have no clue what's going on in the players' minds, but it's possible. Look. Here's the thing. I'll say it once, I won't say it again. My government... You know what? We'll save it. We'll save it for after this because I don't want it to be in the VOD. I don't want this to be in the VOD. We'll save it until after the series. Just to move plus L. Epos looking confident here. On edge. But Razzie did make that very early error. They go also a little further behind, so it's not outside of the realm of possibility that Razzie moves up into third place at some point here. Especially if there is a mistake from either one of these BPP players. But right now, BPP are looking like the more confident team on the track, if not the faster team. Epos doing really well here, though, on this first round of Edge. 104.5, very solid. Legu does come home to third place. Razzie didn't make any other errors after that first one, but still, it's not quite enough to get anything out of the round, which is unfortunate. Robbers, again, their map pick, really needing to get something out of it. Oh, Razzie again goes too wide on that one. I mean, it is just small errors like clipping a wall in almost every situation that they could. Legu, however... Oh, okay, that's not the end of the world whatsoever. All right. 1 second difference. You got to feel for Razzie in this situation. This kind of thing really weighs on you. You know, I'm sure there is absolutely no kind of, you know, I'm sure the voice chat is supportive, as it were, you know. I'm sure that Epos is quick to reassure Razzie that they are not the reason that Robbers are having a tough time at the moment. But at the same time, that kind of thing weighs on you mentally, no matter whether you've got someone reassuring you of you know, that or not, you know. Every round that you come forth, there is just that itch in the back of your mind that is, I am the problem here. I am the one that is losing us these rounds. And it's difficult to get out of that spiral. It really is. And that is, I think, the reason we're seeing Razzie continually make these errors. It's a difficult situation to be in, because the mountain gets steeper and steeper the more you do it, and it gets more and more difficult to stop yourself from making those errors. I think that is what is kind of affecting Razzie here. But all it should take is a few really good rounds to get things back in their favor. I'll do the 10. I'm not doing another 5. I did not curse. No. I didn't. No, but I didn't. I said that at the start of the map. I did not say it before a crash or anything like that. That's not a curse. That's me saying something wrong.
Victory.
I was just wrong. That's not a curse. they're two very different things. BPP holding on to this win pretty handily, though, and the problem here is now for Robbers that they really kind of need this map, and Razzie again with an error that has created a gap of about a second already. Yo, if you have homework to do, you can't say that sentence. Like, genuinely, that's wild. If you are currently in the education system and you are saying that sentence, I am 24 years of age. Please do not do that. That's out of pocket. You do not say what you want. I will time you out. Anyway. Paco in first place. Epos. Right behind. Looking for the overtake. Better speed. Better line. Paco goes a little too wide, looking to get back the position. And Robbers take the ace. Finally, they have the points advantage on their map pick. Can you say it within reason? Okay, here's the thing, right? In theory, I don't mind people saying that kind of stuff. There was that one time in TMCL where some dude kept calling me daddy in chat, and I had to ask SRK to ban them because like they got timed out like 5 times. Like, it genuinely made me that uncomfortable. I was like, can you time them out? Can you time them out? Kept going, yeah, the harem thing, yeah. Like, there was a lot. And then they kept using the word daddy, and I was like, okay, can we please do something about it? And they got banned, finally, and that was wild. Like, they said it on Twitter as well afterwards. They found my Twitter and did it on there. YouTube as well. Wild. I like, that's weird. That's really weird. I, to this day, do not know what team they were a fan of. But hey. Either way, not important as we move on here. Paco, get in that first place once again. We're really not seeing anybody get great times here. Again, this is not one of the maps that we expect to get, you know, easily within a second of the world record, for sure. But at the same time, we really need Robbers to step up if they do want to, get kind of going on this. And with the scoreline the way it is, oh, timeout. Hold on, let me investigate. Okay, all good. It's a controller DC, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I'm not sure if that round is going to be rolled back, but wait, actually, let me check. Yeah, no, I don't think the round is going to be rolled back, but still. Yeah, Epos' controller disconnected, but as far as I'm aware, the way the rules work, that is not a round reset. That is a just unfortunate circumstance. Let me just check what they say before this. Yeah, just to resume. We get going. 7-7 the scoreline. This time it's Paco that makes the error, and Legu. Hold on a second. Epos and Razzie already have an advantage of 3 seconds over both of them. 8 seconds over both of their competitors. This should be unlosable for them. This should be absolutely unlosable. They can play this as safe as they want. As long as they make the speed checks, it's good. There is no way you can lose that much time from just suboptimal lines. Like, this is Like, you could reset once or twice, in fact, with the rest of these jumps. And Robbers, it looks like, are just going to take their map after a very tough few rounds. They'll get it done. Epos with a pretty decent run of it as well. This time out, 104.8, not bad. There you go. Well, that was certainly a thing. Robbers will take it. So far, nothing out of the ordinary. Both teams taking their maps as it stands. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Okay, all good. Alright, we move to G-Force. Both of these teams are very good on this map. Epos has some really good times, 112.408 there. Paco almost has close to the world record here. I think has the second best time in the world after Stuffed. Legu out here with the 112.2 as well. So there are three incredibly good players. And Razzie is relatively consistent from what I recall on this map. Has been really good backup for Epos so far. But yeah, I mean, at this point, backup is not what is needed. Epos is going to have to pull out something pretty sick to beat both of the BPP players on this map. This really has been kind of, as a team, BPP's map. There was, up until yesterday, they hadn't lost it whatsoever. I think the thing is, maybe they're not the fastest team, but they are faster than Airwalkers combined on this, I think. Or more consistent, I should say, than Airwalkers. And that is the important part, and you can really see that coming into play here. This is absolutely wild. Paco falls out though, and therefore may just be a draw. Legu a little low on the wall ride, but it's good enough to get that finish done, and a 112.5. Good time. Solid way to start things off. Unfortunately, teammate falling off the map does result in a draw. And honestly, for either team, you really just can't be making mistakes on this map. Like, with some maps, it's fine. On Edge, specifically for Robbers, it was okay if they made some mistakes. BPP were just not kind of on paper going to win that map unless Robbers did something egregious. This one, both of them are so good at this map that one mistake could cost them the whole map. Because everyone is just going to pounce on your mistake immediately. So that's a scary part now. And that's the thing, right? The regional teams have been so good on this map. Airwalkers, Stuffed has a 112 flat pretty much. BPP, as a team, by far the best team on this map. And then Robbers, incredibly solid on this map too. Razzie does not make the slide work, but Lego is back there as well, so Epos now just contending with Paco here for first place. Paco gets less exit speed. You could see an overtake happening by the end of this one. Sorry, yes, overlay, my bad, my bad. And Epos does get the overtake there into the first wall ride, looking to maintain that position as well. It's not going to be a groundbreaking time whatsoever. We're looking at a 113, but that's all good. Not a 113, but hey. The round win does go to Robbers. And again, one mistake there for Lego gives away the round to Robbers. This is the problem now for these teams. Me. I will replace BDS in the Grand League. Myself and Nua are forming a team. Oh, Epos hangs both wheels all the way to the end as well. That's a massive time loss. This round is going to BPP. It's just in what format it goes to them. Razzie now needs to try and split the difference between them or try and overtake for both positions. Legu almost touching the wall, but actually gets there, gets it done. And BPP looking to, at the very least, equalize things. If they can get this ace, though, it would be lovely. Razzie has more speed than Legu, but I don't think it is enough unless something goes wrong here on the wall ride to get the overtake done. It's so close, but it is not quite enough. 1/10 between them. But solid times for both BPP players. Give that round away. 5 now the scoreline on the BPP side, and Robbers only on 3. And then I can't cast? Well, I wasn't casting TMGL anyway. So that's fine. As far as I'm aware, at least. Robbers need to try and bring this one back now. 2 points down. Paco out ahead. Epos trailing. Legu trailing from Epos. Razzie trying to get that overtake done. Force a draw here at the very least. Paco is too far ahead for Epos to do anything about, barring a mistake. And Legu might actually get that overtake done on Epos. More speed, and the overtake is done in midair there. Looking like another ace for BPP, and this time it's not off the back of a mistake. It is off of just pure pace, and it is a difference of half of a tenth between Legu and Epos, but it is enough to get the ace, and BPP look on track to take their map pick in their favor. If I unofficially cast, would I get banned from casting by Nadeo? No. They would probably... I don't think we'd really be allowed to. I don't think we'd be banned from casting. They just kind of go, like, no. Oh, Epos is gone. Well, that's the map over. I am pretty sure nothing is going to happen here now. But they just tell you to stop midstream. I mean, like, yeah, we have a line of contact with SRK and everything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't plan on doing that. Like, if we're doing TMCL, I have enough on my plate already, you know. And I wouldn't cast Grand League for free, so. Well, the round win does go to BPP, and they do take their map. It's a good time there from Paco as well. 0.498. Breaking the sub 112.5 time here. Oh, God. Flip top head. My bad. I'm EB. Valley next. I mean, the thing is, generally, I wouldn't be doing this kind of stream anyway. I don't usually do watch parties for things, but I think with the Trackmania community, it's safe to do kind of a watch party, because I think, like, see, the thing is, if I did it in any other game, it would just be kind of me and like 10 people hanging out. Whereas with Trackmania, at the very least, I have an active chat going on. So it's not, you know, it's not a boring affair. That's the reason why I'm doing it. Plus, it's exciting stuff. And look, if there's no official broadcast, then doing a watch party is fine. I mean, the plan was, obviously, for me and Nua to actually do a broadcast just on our own channel, right? The idea was to do that. It's just our schedules didn't really line up perfectly. We did get a few good streams of actual casting in, so... I want to see names. It's not... There we go. Okay. Epos with a little release on the jump. Not to go as far there. Lego's got a respawn, so worst case scenario here for Robbers should be a draw. Epos has got a nice line here. Might get the overtake done on the final turn. No, there's just a little too much of a slide out there. Paco is going to take first place with a solid time of 108.375. But Lego coming in fourth means that we've got another draw. Robbers map pick, of course. They should be looking to take this one. Big look like they're strolling to a 4-0. Damn. Raptors were looking good. I'm a little sad for Raptors, obviously. I think they were the least likely team that I saw coming through to actually get to the top 8, and the fact that they've got this far has been incredibly impressive to me. So I'm very proud of their performance. But yeah. Obviously, Big is an incredibly talented team, and it was unlikely that that upset was going to happen. Oh, Epos does not make the jump. Paco moves up into first place, and Razzie is going to have to settle for second. It looks like Epos still in third, though, so another draw on the table. Good finish there from Epos. Strong. It does work out that way. Like we're going to have to settle for fourth once again. Hold on, I'm getting a drink. I am back. Razzie is down by 3.4 seconds. Epos looking to force a draw then once again. But so far it has been BPP that have been finishing in first in these rounds. Oh my lord, Paco. Look at him go. Jesus. Epos now needs to hold off the BPP players, or hope that one of them makes a mistake and allows Razzie into the top 3. Paco is going to go for a more inside line and actually get to the booster quicker, but Epos has a little more exit speed, and Paco knows that he's not going to make the jump immediately. Both players from BPP respawn. It looks like Robbers are going to finally get that ace they've been looking for this whole time. 108.351 from Epos is very solid. But as the announcer says, ace for Robbers. And the drama continues. We're definitely staring down the barrel of a map 7 here. For sure. Again, the winner here goes on to the top 8. And they will play in the finals. Well, the finals. There's a group stage as well. The final stage of the competition in Montpellier, on LAN, live on stage, whereas the losers are knocked out of the competition completely. Their run has been amazing if they've got to this point already, but unfortunately we do have to cull down the top 12 to a top 8. Right now, Legu looking to make up for the previous mistakes of the last few rounds. And it's good. The speed is good from Razzie, but it shouldn't be enough to overtake the inside line. It's a little closer than I thought it was going to be. That was insane speed. Victory. At the end of that one, 74 thousandths is the difference. The victory goes to BPP, but that's not the end of the world for Robbers. They've already got themselves to 6 points, and they've kind of made a bit of a meal out of every single map pick that they've had so far, apart from backflip, so... You know what? I think this is right where they feel at home, if I'm being completely honest. So for them, 4 more points needed. Again, as the highest seeded team, obviously they have the advantage of generally being up in the series, as their map picks come first. The BPP have looked nerved. The opposite of unnerved. Nerved. Extra nerved so far. Oh, never mind. They're unnerved. I'll give you 5 push-ups for that one. There you go. I'm up to 15 now. Another ace for Robbers here in this round. 108.240 as well from Epos. Very solid. Finally gaining a little bit of confidence here, Robbers. They've had a tough day. I can't lie. It's probably not been ideal for them. That first... Well, obviously, long night last night, playing the whole of the group, especially that match against Alliance, and then coming into today, having quite a slow start against Carmine Corps. Really not the result they would have wanted. I think this is very gratifying. Managing to, at the very least, go blow for blow with Team BPP here. But I think for them, it really couldn't end soon enough. I think, you know, more so than any other team, but this kind of thing is torture. You know, the double elimination bracket, having to fight your way through it. It's not fun. It's really not fun. As someone who has been the manager of several teams, not quite at this tier of competition, but that kind of thing can take a toll on the players. It's the mental part of that. Razzie up in first place. Epos a little wide. It's good enough, though. And it does look like Robbers are going to get that point that they need. Razzie in first place. Lego in second. Epos third. Bako in fourth place. Uncharacteristically, but Robbers will take their third map pick. We're going to move on to BPP's final map pick here. I think the likelihood that we go to 7 maps is not unlikely whatsoever, though. Thank you, by the way, for the subscription. Moan, oh Moan, Moan. Thank you. Nice name. I honestly thought somebody subscribed to me with the name Moan, 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 and I was like, damn. I don't know if anyone's ever given that proposition to me live on a broadcast before. Actually, no. Somebody has done that before. Never mind. Not moan, but similar noises. People have asked me to do. Twiggy Esports. Someday. Yes, meowing is one of them. I will not, though. I shall not. That ain't me. Not during work hours. I'm a professional. Team BPP choosing tubes to try and fight back against Robbers here. Let's take a look at these teams' track records on this map. Robbers have not played this map in live rounds at all. It's just never come up. Wild. How? How have they avoided it? What? That's... No, they're surely not. No. Surely not. Hold on. That must be... No. That must be a glitch in the... No. No way. Robbers. Where are they? Robbers. There you are. They haven't played tubes. Jesus Christ. No, they have never banned it. They've never picked it. They have never played it. They have not banned this map whatsoever, and they have never played it. Wild. Okay. As opposed to that, Team BPP, my lord, have played it 5 times and won 60% of the time. They currently have a point differential, track score differential of 51 to 38. That's plus 13. And generally, they win it a third of the time they pick it. Did they play it today, or am I misremembering? I recall them playing it today. Then again, I haven't watched the Robbers match yet. No, I did. I watched Common Core. No, they didn't play it. They did not. That is... They genuinely haven't played this map in live rounds at all. Yeah, every time they get is going to be a PvP. Well, the round wins are going to BPP, so I'm not sure. They did. They're playing right now. Ahahaha. Ahahaha. Okay. Yeah, BPP found the blind spot. I mean, the thing is, if you're not banning it out, you must be at somewhat okay with it. And look, we know, I know that Epos has been practiced each of the maps at least 10 hours. So, I assume there's some amount of confidence in here. It's just the fact of the matter is that if you're not playing it in live rounds, that is not the same. Live rounds are not even remotely the same as practice. You know, you're not going to get the same kind of practice in through just respawning over and over again and going for personal bests. Recovering from mistakes is a very different skill to setting a good time, and right now, mistakes are the name of the game. Epos is going to force a draw by coming out in first place. But with Lego in third, it does mean that a draw will be all she wrote for them. Robbers 2 points down still from Team BPP. It's a risky pick, actually, from BPP. I think the thing is, if a team hasn't played a map, it is risky. You're going in with absolutely zero knowledge of anything other than your own times. Epos hits the inside tube. Oh, my lord. Bye, Razzie. Okay. Well, that should be an ace for Team BPP. We'll see. No pressure on them anymore, though. Several seconds between them and the closest players. These really aren't the kinds of players anymore that are going to make an unforced error. Under pressure? Sure. They're not under much pressure. They can play it slow and safe, and they should still come first and second here, so there really should not be anything happening up to the very end, and those are both good lines. Good enough to get it done. In fact, they gained time on Epos. Went from 1.7 to 2.2, the splits there. Good stuff. Ace, 8 to 3. Looks like we are going to map 7. Yeah, I mean, more than anything, Robber's consistency just isn't there, and I think that is a symptom of not playing the map as often as Team BPP. to the very end, that is. Thing is, if they string together a good time, I'm sure that Epos and Razzie have good PBs on this map. It's just that BPP have played it so much more often in rounds, they're probably going to feel a lot more confident in getting consistent lines. And that seems to be exactly what is going on at the moment. They look like much more straight shooters here. Legu does make that mistake. That's not the end of the world. Razzie also makes a mistake, staying ahead of Legu for the time being, as he got the checkpoint. But a draw is all that they can get. BPP, 9-4 in map 6.
Draw.
Two aces required. 4 robbers. Looking unlikely, I'll be honest. Team BPP, 1 point. It's a good start from them. They both pull out ahead. Aigu has already made a mistake. It's going to help him out. Paco is not far behind whatsoever, putting pressure on the Robbers players, and looks like more practiced lines. Able to get one overtake done here. Razzie does gain a little bit of an advantage through that turn. Paco really fighting now to keep up, but what has happened to Razzie there? He's fallen back behind Legu. A wall clip at the end of the reactor section, maybe? I'm not sure. Either way, in 4th place, there is nothing that Razzie can do to stop BPP from taking this map, and Paco is just going to play it real safe, get to the finish line in one piece. All done. We move to map 7, and at this point, I can't even remember what that is. I cannot even remember what the tiebreaker is going to be here. What a series. The lower bracket, I mean, we've picked some bangers. I'm sorry. We have picked some absolute bangers today. Nobody wants to watch 4-1s. I've picked all of the 7 mappers. You're welcome. Anyway. Backflip. I mean, yeah, no. I petition to rename this cartwheel. How does Tempest even relate to this? Tempest is a concept. Like it's a like you can use it in like as a hurricane. That's it. Or like a storm. There's not even a cloud in the sky. In what way does this relate to a storm whatsoever? Who named this map? I want to talk. No, but it's not like a tornado. A tornado is not a tempest. A tempest is high winds, not a tornado. A tempest is not spinny. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Hurricane? Sure. That works. Cyclone? Sure. That works. Cyclone would have been a good name. Tempest? A tempest is like a gale.
Draw.
Draw. Oh boy. I think we're going to be here a while. Cyclone is already taken by an old TMGL map? Oh my god. Okay, there are other words for that though. There are so many words for a hurricane. Monsoon? Typhoon? That would have been cool. Actually, monsoon doesn't really work either. But typhoon does. Typhoon's a cool word. Does Typhoon imply water? I mean, there is water in the map. There's more water in the map than there are clouds. Twister? Yeah, Twister's good. I like that. Anyway. We should probably focus on what's going on. High pressure scenario here. Lego and Paco not able to get an ace, but able to get first and third.
Victory.
Yeah, we can have Twisted and Twister in the same pack. That's a good idea. I like that. Well, Twisted and Tempest aren't exactly visually that much different. I guess, you know, it's not got the word twist in it, but still. Yeah, and there's ice in it. So, yeah. I don't know. All I'm saying is Tempest. Not a fan. Not a fan. Either way. Robbers. Now at a deficit, 1 point. And really, I don't think much separates these two teams on this map specifically. It is just going to have to be who drives better on the day, as it were. Everything in the hands of this one map for both teams. Robbers need to get something out of this round. Epos really contending for first position here. Paco goes low. Really good from Paco. Epos is going to land earlier, but less speed means that he's not going to make it across the line first. It's 19 thousandths between the two of them, but a 108.392 is what keeps him away from first place. Good round from those guys, but it keeps BPP 1 point ahead. What part of a violent windy storm in place spins? Tell me. Storm implies wind of one direction. This time around, Robbers could get something out of the round. Razzie is in first place for the time being, but there really isn't much separating the players. Tenths at most at this point. Paco out ahead this time. As per usual, it seems. Razzie goes high. Gonna have exit speed, not going to be landing first, though, and Paco has extended that lead. Important now. The Robbers get something, but as hard as they try, they're not beating Paco's times, which are reguing below 108.5s. Really good stuff. Just bodyguarding the victory here from Robbers at the moment. And again, way out ahead already. 1/10 from Epos, 2/10 from Razzie. Even more now. Really amazing stuff. And the thing is, if Legu joins him, it's about over. Just like that. An ace for BPP would be devastating to Robbers at the moment. Epos risks it. Down he goes. Legu respawns as well. It's not the end of the world for Robbers. But it's definitely not a good look. Razzie gets a good jump, but no way he's getting an overtake on Paco here. Legu behind Epos for the time being. It's good from Epos. They're going to get another draw out of this round. But still, the immovable force that is Paco here is just not surmountable here for Robbers. It is just not possible. It doesn't seem like for them to overtake. They've set times that are better than that time by far, but the consistency from Paco to set some of the best times that he has set is brilliant. Especially pre-identity. When he is needed most, Paco is bringing out the heat. Robbers might need to get out of kitchen. Can't quite handle it. They might be forced out of the kitchen very shortly. 4 points away from it, in fact. But this round is looking better for them. Epos in first place. Razzie narrowly in third. Looking for that overtake on Paco. As things stand, this would result in a round win for Robbers and an equalization of the scores, but it's a perfect jump from Razzie to overtake Paco, who goes a little too safe. That is what they needed. The ace brings them back ahead. 8-6. One tiny mistake. Not a mistake. Playing it slightly too safe, Paco, results in the round loss. And Lego just has not been joining his teammate in first. In fact, Lego has been finishing fourth every single round so far. I can't recall if there was one that Robbers won or got first place on one of the draws, but apart from that. And as good as Paco has been, if your teammate isn't joining you in the top 3, there's nothing you can do. You cannot guarantee that victory. Best you can do is get those draws. Now here we go. Draws are great for Robbers now, and that is what they have been getting droves of this series. Droves of this map specifically. It's brilliant from Epos. It's not so brilliant from Razzie, but it might just be good enough to get that draw in their favor. It is by 3,000ths. Razzie gets the earlier landing. With less speed, gets over the line ahead. 1 point away. BPP need an ace. This is the final round. The loser of this game is eliminated from the World Championship. The winner heads to Montpellier next month to battle against all of these other amazing teams that we have seen in the competition. Robbers definitely deserve a place up there. BPP deserve a place up there, but there's only 8 spots. And one of these guys cannot make it. Robbers, they have the overwhelming chance of getting that done. One player in the top 2 does it. BPP need to finish first and second. Legu has not been able to finish second this whole map. Can he do it when it matters the most? Legu has crashed. It's all but over. Legu cannot get back into it. No matter what Paco does, it will not matter here for BPP. There is almost no way Robbers are not heading to Montpellier now. This is it. Razzie and Epos, they did the hard work. It was a grueling day for them. Oh no. Oh, okay, oh my lord, I thought that was Razzie that respawned. If both of them had respawned there, I would have lost my goddamn mind. But Razzie up in first place. As I said, it's been a grueling day for them. They stayed up late to finish off their group yesterday. They had a tough start to the day up against Carmine Core, losing 4-2, getting dropped into the lower bracket. But they have finally made their way into the top 8 here. We have our teams set in stone. Solari, Alliance, Gamers First, Into the Breach, Airwalkers, Carmine Core, Big, and Robbers. Thanks for the gift sub, Cthulhu.